All right, here we go. This is maybe a fight that I'm looking forward to the most on this card. We have Anthony Lionheart Smith taking on Khalil, the Warhorse Rountree. Anthony Smith, the 35-year-old out of Omaha, Nebraska, 37-18. That is his professional record, 37-18. Out of his 37 victories, Mark, only 3 have gone the distance. This man has 20 knockout wins and 14 submission wins. That is a little astounding. I have to say, it's a little astounding. After dropping back-to-back fights, getting finished by Ankalaev and then losing to Johnny Walker, he bounced back with a split decision win over Ryan Spann this past August. And now he'll be standing across from the 33-year-old out of Las Vegas, Khalil Rountree. His record stands at 12-5 with 8 of his 12 wins coming by way of knockout. He has 0 submission victories. He also has 1 no contest. Khalil is riding a 4-fight win streak coming into this weekend, most recently knocking out Chris Daukaus back in August. So both these men have fought most recently in August. Also notable, in this 4-fight win streak, 3 of these 4 wins have come by way of knockout. Omar, who did you pick?
Omar took Khalil Rountree by round 2 knockout.
Khalil Rountree by round 2 knockout. I will go next. I think you guys can probably predict this pick for me because I am a Khalil Rountree guy. Nothing against Anthony Smith. In fact, this might be a dumb pick because Anthony Smith probably has more ways to win in this fight. But that being said, Khalil, I think, is really coming into his own, really accepting and trusting his abilities and his power. For a guy who brings his level of Muay Thai prowess to the UFC light heavyweight division is really something to behold in moments. And I still have that memory of him soccer kicking Carl Roberson in the chest on the ground, which lifted his body off the mat. So I also will be going with Khalil Rountree, and I'll go with Omar, and I'll say round 2 TKO for Khalil. Mark, what do you got?
All right. So this fight came together on about 2 weeks' notice. I don't remember if you said that in your intro, but Khalil was supposed to fight Azamat Mirzakhanov last week. Mirzakhanov got sick. Smith jumped in. They delayed the fight 1 week to, accommodate Smith a little bit, and here we are. So not very long training camps for either of these guys to prepare for the other. Khalil is minus 240 on the betting line, which is fairly wide, wider than I expected to see. Anthony Smith is plus 190 as the dog. He is 3 inches taller, Smith, but Khalil will have a half-inch reach advantage. I love this matchup. It's such an interesting fight because for every damn second that it lasts on the feet, Anthony Smith is going to be in danger. But at any moment that Anthony Smith gets this fight down to the mat, it could end. So there's an argument to be made that Anthony Smith can hang well enough on the feet to be okay until he finds opportunities to grapple. And like I said, if he can get it down there, I do think Khalil could potentially be in a lot of trouble and maybe fairly quickly. But I think Khalil is in prime form right now, and I think he's going to break through here. Anthony Smith's legs are there to be kicked. Johnny Walker just showed us that. And if you thought Johnny Walker leg kicks were bad, Khalil Rountree in that department may be even worse. And I think he's going to lean on that early and often. He's going to start loading up and picking some heavier shots more and more as the fight goes on and Anthony Smith slows down because of the damage to the legs. Maybe Khalil does get taken down once and has to survive a hairy spot or two, but I will say that he can wear Smith down and starts to smell blood and does something that is not easy to do, which is finish Anthony Smith. And I am going to make this unanimous and go with Khalil by round 2 TKO.
Wow.